Mr. Speaker, House Bill 1428, a bill to amend the code between regulations and licensure of abortion clinics.
Gentleman from Alexander, Mr. Englin.
Mr. Speaker, speaking to the bill.
Gentleman has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will reject this bill. Opponents of a woman's right to control her own reproductive destiny have not been able to outlaw abortion outright. So in the guise of public safety, we have a bill like this that is clearly intended to single out this one type of medical provider. That's despite the fact that these first trimester abortions are safer than many other procedures that are not the focus of this kind of ideologically motivated effort. For example, according to the American Medical Association, the complication rate for abortion is 0.3%, compared to 1.7% for tonsillectomies and as high as 3.5% for LASIK. However, there's no anti-tonsillectomy group calling for greater restrictions on that procedure. There's no anti-LASIK group calling for greater restrictions on that procedure. The fact is that all of these procedures are already regulated by Title 18 of the Virginia Administrative Code, and the facilities in which they function are regulated by the Federal Occupational Safety and Health Administration, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and even beyond that, the medical professionals providing these services are licensed, regulated, and even inspected by the Department of Health Professions. In fact, the Department of Health Professions even testified in committee that they already have the power to investigate abortion providers, and they use that power regularly, which only goes to show how unnecessary this bill is. This bill seeks to add unnecessary regulations to offices that provide birth control, family planning services, prenatal care, pap smears, and cancer screenings, and a variety of other important health care services, in many cases to very poor women at very low cost. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we all understand very clearly that, in fact, a vote for this bill is a vote against a woman's constitutional right to reproductive freedom. But even if none of those reasons matter to you, you should vote against this bill because we can't afford it. As the patron noted yesterday, the very intent of this bill is to cause the Department of Health to perform inspections that they do not currently perform. That means Virginia taxpayers are going to have to spend additional money to hire and train personnel to perform unnecessary inspections. For all of these reasons, I hope you will reject this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.